Today, we will be taking a look at the promotion race in the Championship. There's three teams, Leeds United, Sheffield United and Burnley, who genuinely have a very good chance of going up, not just automatically, but by winning the league this season. It's very close at the top. Today we're going to break it down for you. Sit back, relax, enjoy. Before you get too comfy, drop a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, quickly drop a comment on your thoughts, and at the end of the video, make sure you drop another comment and see if you agree with your thoughts at the start, because I tell you what, I've done my research on this one. It's looking very interesting. Hopefully you guys all got to enjoy the video. Let's get straight into it. We'll begin by going through each side's run-in, the final 8 fixtures. So, for Leeds United, they begin after the international break at home against Swansea, who currently sit 16th. Then they go away to 23rd placed Luton Town, away to Middlesbrough, home to Preston, away to Oxford, home to Stoke, home to Bristol City, and they finish the season away at Plymouth Argyle. Sheffield United, after the international break, will host Coventry, who currently sit 5th. They then go away to Oxford, home against Millwall, away to Plymouth, home against Cardiff, away to Burnley. This one's looking like a massive fixture. Away to Stoke, and home on the final day against Blackburn Rovers. Burnley's final 8 look like this. Bristol City at home after the international break. Then they travel away to Coventry, away to Derby, home against Norwich, away to Watford, home against Sheffield United, away to QPR, and on the final day, they are home against Millwall. Now, of course, the table's going to change after every single game, but if we were to take the league positions of the teams that each side has to play and added them up, of course you want a higher number, because the lower down the teams are in the table, generally speaking, the worse they are. So, Leeds United, from their final 8 games, have a score of 130, meaning their run-in on paper is ridiculously easy. On paper. Of course, it's the Championship, and it's not that simple. Sheffield United have a score from their final 8 fixtures of 111. So, once again, anything over 100 is quite easy on paper. And once again, they're playing teams down the bottom of the table. It's not as easy as Leeds on paper, but once again, it's very favourable for a side second in the league at the moment. And out of the top 3 currently, Burnley have the hardest run-in with a score of 85. They do play some tricky sides. The likes of Bristol City are in there. Sheffield United is a massive clash as well. Coventry also in there, as well as a few other playoff contenders at the moment. So Burnley definitely on paper got the hardest run-in, but that doesn't necessarily mean too much, because of course that's just fixture difficulty. So far this season, Daniel Farke's Leeds United have averaged 2.1 points per game. Sheffield United have averaged the highest in the league table so far this season, 2.15 points per game. Of course, they would be top of the league at this moment if they didn't have them 2 points deducted off them at the start of the season. And that really could be the difference between Sheffield United getting promoted, winning the title, or finishing the playoffs this season. Under Scott Parker this season, Burnley have averaged 2.05 points per game. So all these sides averaging over 2 points a game. That's top standard from all 3 of these. If we use these points per game, times them by 8, how many games they've got left, this would show us how many points they're expected to get from the final 8 fixtures. Sheffield United will be expected to pick up 17 points from the final 8 matches. Leeds United will be very close, picking up 16.8. While I'm doing this, I do sort of round it up to the nearest whole number, so around 17 as well. So it's going to be very close between Sheffield United and Leeds. And Burnley would be expected to pick up 16 points from the final 8 games, which is a good return, but trying to keep pace with the 2 above them is going to be very hard work. Based off the reverse fixture, so each side has 8 games left to go. We're going to have a look at the results from the games earlier on in the season. Presuming all the games end the same outcome as they did earlier on in the season, this is how it would finish. Leeds would accumulate 20 more points and plus 15 goal difference. Sheffield United would accumulate 19 more points with a goal difference of +10, and Burnley would accumulate 17 more points, picking up a +6 goal difference. Into the table, this would correlate to Leeds United winning the league on 100 points +66 goal difference. Sheffield United would come second on 99 points with a +35 goal difference, and Burnley would miss out on 95 points in third +47 goal difference. So that's the reverse fixture on how the championship could end. But let's have a look at the form. So if we take the form from the last 5 fixtures in the championship, we'll of course divide that points tally by 5 and then times that by 8. So we're getting the average for one game and then times that for the 8, and how many points on their current form would each side be getting. Let's have a look. Leeds United have picked up 8 points from the last 5 games. This would correlate to them picking up 12.8 points in the last 8 games. Of course, we'll round up for the sake of this video to 13, leaving Leeds United on 93 points. Sheffield United have picked up 10 points from the last 5 games, 2 points a game. So if we put that into perspective for the final 8, they'd be expected to pick up on this current form 16 points, leaving Sheffield United on a total tally of 96 points. But Burnley are the surprise package here. Burnley in the last 5 games have picked up 13 points for the final 8 games. That would correlate to 21 points, leaving Burnley as the championship winners. If the current form for all these 3 sides was to continue over the final 8 games, Burnley would win the league on 99 points. Once again, that would be absolute heartbreak for Leeds United, missing out on a points tally higher than 90 for the 2nd season running and finishing the playoffs, where they don't have the greatest luck, do they? Now, because Leeds United were in such a strong position last season, we can compare from exactly this point last season to this point this season. So Leeds United fans will particularly, well, maybe not for the next 30 seconds, but they might enjoy this next segment of the video. Leeds United ended last season in 3rd, 46 games played, 27 wins, 9 draws, 10 defeats, plus 38 goal difference on 90 points. So Leeds, in their final 8 fixtures, only managed 1 point per game, finishing, of course, on 90 points. Now, Leeds United, just to get to that tally this season, need 10 points. So they'd already have to have a better points per game record in their final 8 than they did last season. Is the pressure going to get to Leeds again this season? We'll have to wait and see. And finally, I'll end off the video by my predicted finish for the table. So for Leeds United, I think they'll finish with, from their final 8 games, 18 more points, plus 15 goal difference, putting Leeds at a tally of 98 points, plus 66 goal difference. For Sheffield United, I can see them picking up 19 more points, with plus 13 goal difference. That would leave Sheffield United on 99 points, with plus 38 goal difference. For Burnley, I can see them picking up the highest amount of points in the run-in, albeit they have the most difficult fixtures on paper. I think Burnley will finish with 20 more points in the final 8 and plus 12 goal difference. Although I think they'll get the most points, it would only see them finish in 3rd with 98 points plus 53 goal difference. Leeds will be promoted in 2nd on goal difference. How crazy is that? Never mind the fact that Burnley would miss out on the title by 1 point. This is absolutely incredible. Last season was close. This could be even closer this season. Now, although Leeds and Sheffield United have a more favourable run-in on paper, of course the sides at the bottom are fighting for something as well. Whereas Burnley play more of the mid-table teams, one by one they'll start to fall off the playoffs and then they'll have nothing to play for. So, in some ways, this does actually favour Burnley, because by Sheffield United and Leeds playing teams towards the bottom, they're going to have to be completely up for these games to try and maintain their championship status. So in some ways, this actually favours Burnley. Well, there we go. That is the championship run-in for these 3 times. Who will win the league? It's going to be very exciting as always. If you have enjoyed the video, be sure to drop a like and subscribe. In what order do you guys think the championship table will end for these 3 teams? For me, I think Sheffield United will win the league, Leeds 2nd, Burnley 3rd. But of course, based on the reverse fixtures, my predictions and the form from the last 5 games, there's completely different outcomes. I will say though, all 3 have Sheffield United going up automatically. One of them has Leeds finishing outside of the top 2. One of them has Burnley winning the league. Well then, thank you very much for watching, guys. If you have enjoyed, be sure to drop a like and subscribe. Share the video around. Get everyone watching. One of these outcomes could come true. Probably not though, but we never know. Thanks for watching. I'll see you all very soon, guys. Take care. Goodbye.